last decade. 5 times out of the last 8 years, he's led the league in rebounding. That's almost impossible to do in the modern NBA.
From deep, Harden. Knicks with the rebound. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Howard is still Clark, an efficient rebounder, still prolific, in fact, but he's no longer dominant. Last year, he had not one 20-plus rebound game. Tell me the last time that happened.
Well, you know, this being Dwight's 12th season in the league, Kevin, a lot of wear and tear on him. I think he's trying to fight through it, and he's still very much more than serviceable. Wants to get a ring, and he's doing his part to try to make that happen.
Deep 2 from Anthony, and there's another one for the Knicks.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
The quick look, no good that time.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Ariza. Nailed from three-point land. Ariza's got 5.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. Well, guys, before last season, Trevor Ariza signing a 4-year, $32 million deal with the Rockets. Big free agent get for the team.
And, you know, they wanted to re-sign Chandler Parsons, Kevin, but with his departure, in comes Ariza, and Trevor is a quality replacement. I mean, a terrific wing defender, and he's a nice spot-up shooter as well.
Kyle Quinn is checked in for Lopez. And then for Houston, Capella's checked in, and it's Brewer in for James Harden. And here's Anthony for 3. Kept alive by New York.
That's how to bang down low. His hard work gives him another possession.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Rockets trail by 5.
And, you know, you compare their games. Ariza a bit more limited maybe offensively than Parsons, a few years older, but he's also a better defender and also better at playing without the basketball. Remember, you got 5 guys out there, only 1 ball. Sometimes your chemistry can improve when a guy doesn't need the basketball to be effective. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And, you know, for the Rockets, a nice pairing with James Harden and Trevor Ariza. Ariza, a spot-up shooter and defender, while Harden arguably the premier offensive creator in the league. I mean, they really complement each other well.
Good on the shot.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
That's good. And now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Here's Porzingis. Misses the 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for Jason Terry. The Rockets have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. No good on that one. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Houston. That one is no good. A tight game here in New York.
And this should be the last possession of the quarter.
Exactly. I'm right with you there, Greg. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter. Make sure you get the last shot here. This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
And so they foul intentionally.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
Eight seconds left here in the third quarter. Calderon, that's for two. No good. 1 second left. Shot no good.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go and give it up.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Rockets trail. We've got Robin Lopez. Vujacic is out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Grant, and it's Galloway in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities. Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And here's Harden. And the call will be against Langston Galloway. That's his third foul of the game. Howard against Lopez. To take the lead. Again, Howard missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And the dunk by Grant.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. Good, just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how they finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
Thank you, Doris.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Rockets trail by 4. And here's Harden for 3. Kicks it out to Ariza. Back to Howard. Tries again. Rebound by Williams.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
He's had an off game thus far, but his team has been able to pick up the slack and find a way to get it done here.
Beasley with it. Now defended by Grant. The second chance effort. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
It's been a nice game for Howard. He's got 10 rebounds, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
Here's Vujacic. No good. And Houston the other way now.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Ariza kicks to Beverly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beverly's got 10 points here in the second half.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Fires the 3. Good. Beverly's got it all tied up now for Houston.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
Well, Dwight Howard had that back surgery, and he's had knee trouble, and he is no longer quite as dominant, Clark, as the player we saw back in certainly his younger days in Orlando.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Kevin, he's still in the conversation for best centers in the NBA. I think he remains a superstar big man when he's healthy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Porzingis, he's checked in for Derek Williams, and Anthony subbed in for Grant. No good from Beasley. New York leading by 3, and a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Porzingis, drains the jumper to finish the break.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
And you remember back in Orlando, Dwight Howard, a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, not to mention a slam dunk title. He's lost some of that lift, but still has more than just about any other center in our league.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for New York. Calderon comes in for Langston Galloway.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Rockets trail by 7.
And Howard missing a lot of time last season with various knee issues. He's taken his training and conditioning regimen to a new level, it looks like, to kind of preserve his body for the long haul.
Here is Harden. Ariza outside. They need this. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 14 feet away. And Lopez throws it down.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
Here's Calderon, and he banks in the layup. And the Knicks lead by 11.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Terrence Jones is checked in for Houston.
Outstanding perimeter defense there. That was a well-contested shot.
Yeah, and you know he takes a lot of pride in his defense. There are no easy threes if he's on you.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Rockets trail by 9. Beasley for 3, and that one's good.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And here's Anthony for 3. No good. Good D by Ariza. Rocket shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Here's Harden. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. .54 seconds left in the game. Jones from outside. Fast break, here they come. Here's Porzingis, throws down the breakaway jam.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Here's Harden. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And Lopez throws it down.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Beverly missed. So no problem for New York as they get the win.